So it seems we got even more listings that just dropped from JT Prime 17 in relation to the Transformers Legacy UNI line, our big new Transformers Generations related line, continuation of the Legacy line in 2024. So we've covered this in the past. We've had a whole bunch of listings. We've broken them down. I have a huge master list of everything. I'm probably going to make a playlist on YouTube of all the past listings that we've talked about. I'll put it under Transformers Legacy Uni for now until we'll update it with the proper name when we know what it is. Universe, Unicron, Uni whatever. But we have a whole bunch here. We have a whole bunch of Legacy Uni listings. We have a whole bunch of the brand new Walmart capsule subline for Legacy that'll also be happening in 2024. So let's jump into it, break it down, make sense of everything like we do here on the Transformers Slag podcast. There's even more that we're going to cover afterwards, but it's going to be a busy night, let's put it this way, going into Saturday. So first we got here is the Transformers Legacy Uni Core Class Rock 2. Now, we had a Core Class Rock 1 that we talked about before. We had a name with that one. It's Boulder Crash. This continues more this Rock Lord, possible next stage of the modulator idea. We have 5 in total that we know of. 2 of them are the Core Class, including one that we're talking about today, and 3 are Deluxes. So expect more of these rocks. There's going to be a lot more of them. And if you are a big fan of Rock Lords or the modulators, we're going to get a lot more of that. And I'm hyped for it because I love Rock Lords, and that's just great. We got a Transformers Legacy Uni Deluxe Class G1 Quake. So I get a feeling we're going to be getting more Target Masters, maybe, or maybe it won't come with his Target Master. At the end of the day, it's a new Deluxe Class tank mold. So hopefully we'll see something brand new that then they could use probably later on for, dare I say, combiners or something like that. I always kind of look at these names and go, yeah, it turns into this, it's this character, but what are they going to do afterwards? There's usually that kind of frame of thinking in the long run, so definitely something's going to be going on there. We got Transformers Legacy Uni Deluxe Class Slipstream. We already talked about a wind blade that's going to be also be happening in Legacy Uni. Keep in mind, everything that we're talking about here today could be Wave 2, Wave 3, Wave 4. So Windblade might be Wave 1, and then they'll do a partial or a retool of the Windblade and get a Slipstream out of it. That's what I think possibly. We don't know if it's, Cyberverse, Generation 1 Slipstream, aligned. Animated would be great if that's the case, but usually the animated listings have some kind of animated put in front of it. So we don't know, but we do know we are finally getting yet again another Slipstream figure, and possibly something that'll be the best one up to this point, because I think she needs an update, in all honesty, from that old Sakamoto one, which in my opinion is probably the best one at this point, which also, oddly enough, is a Windblade retool. So it's kind of funny how that works. This one we saw coming from a mile away, but now it's confirmed at least. We got a Transformers Legacy Uni Deluxe Class RID Sideburn. Gee, I wonder what that Shadow Striker is going to be repainted into. We all said all those weeks ago. Well, here it is. Probably have a new head sculpt. All the weapons are already there. The drag knife, the exhaustobar gun, all of that stuff. The top shield. So it's just a matter of time, and then we'll get all those repaints afterwards from just that one Sideburn resculpt. So pretty exciting, though, because that opens it up to more RID stuff and the Carr Brothers and everything like that. Here's one that's really great for a lot of people that weren't able to attend BotCon 2011 back in the day. Transformers Legacy Uni Voyager Class Animated Motormaster. So this was originally a retool of the original Voyager Class Animated Optimus Prime, had a brand new head sculpt, goes for insane money, was probably the last BotCon box set that sold out on day one of it going up for pre-order for everything, and goes for pretty good money still today. So the fact that we could get a retail version of it, now obviously we do know we're going to be getting an animated Optimus Prime Voyager class at some point in Legacy Uni. This is clearly going to be the retool from that, and it's a no-brainer. So, hey, that's pretty cool. Maybe we'll get a Toxitron afterwards, because, that's also baked into that original animated Voyager class mold. So that's great stuff. Brand new Motormaster. Hope it, is true to that of the original that we got in BotCon back in the day. And that's fantastic. We got a Transformers Legacy UNI Voyager class Metalhawk PR. That's a package refresh. So if you missed out on Metalhawk the first time, you're going to get another opportunity here in 2024. And dare I say, you saw from my Instagram and my Twitter, what a fantastic figure that is. Now let's get into our, here we go. The Walmart exclusive capsule. This is going to be our next one, just like how we had the Velocitron Speedia 500, the Toxitron collection. Now we have the Walmart exclusive collection of the Star Seekers. Obviously, this plays off of what was going on in Transformers Prime. It was a story that Aaron Archer kind of contrived and put together of the Star Seekers, and we'll get into it a little deeper when we get to the face of this line, which is the leader class. But let's start from the bottom up. So let's talk about those deluxes. So we have a deluxe class AST. That's the assortment itself. That doesn't apply to a specific figure, but the entire assortment itself. And we have 4 deluxes here, 1 Voyager, and 1 leader thus far. More might be revealed later, but we will see. So first we have a deluxe that is unnamed. It's just Deluxe 1. We don't know what it'll be, so we'll just roll over on that one for now. The next deluxe that we have, the Star Seeker Deluxe Road Pig. So this is pretty cool. This is rounding out our G2 laser cycles that we have. We got obviously Road Rocket through the Velocitron Speedia 500 collection. That mold comes from that RC mold from Legacy, which has been repainted a zillion times at this point. Are they going to use that old tired RC mold again? Or what I think they'll probably do is take that animated Prowl mold that we got and maybe tool a Road Pig out of that and then give us the next member of our G2 laser cycles, and at least that will be complete. Now the question is then afterwards, are we going to also get the unreleased laser cycle of Soundwave that came from that? And then we could complete also the laser cycle G2 collection, because we got the Jazz one called Laser Cycle. Maybe we'll get the Soundwave. Who knows? We will see. We got the Tra-Gen Star Seekers Deluxe Lockdown. This is another one when we saw Axle Grease all a while back. And even before that, when we first saw that Junkion on the Legacy Evolution poster, we knew that Lockdown was just a matter of time. And here he is with the Star Seekers, and is going to obviously be a extensive retool of the Axle Grease that we got from Legacy Evolution. Not much more I could really say, but it doesn't surprise me, that one. And if you're an animated fan, I'm sure you're excited. I know I am. Now, here's another one that's really good, and I think it's just more, hey, we got to always have a female in the line, and I don't blame them. That's how it should be. Get a cool female character every chance you could get. Tra-Gen Legacy Star Seekers Deluxe Class Filch. So Filch is an obscure character from the Transformers Robots in Disguise 2015 series. There was a lot of awesome, unique Decepticon characters that maybe only appeared in 1 or 2 episodes. Some of them didn't even have lines. Some of them never had toys. Some of them never got any toys. They were never trademarked. And they were just these one-and-done characters. And there were so many of them. RID 2015 is kind of a mid-road kind of series, but had a lot of unique designs and characters that unfortunately didn't get time to grow and be fleshed out. And this is a Corvicon. Corvicons are these bird-like Decepticons that are known for being thieves and hoarders, and a lot of them were named after like words for stealing, and Filch was one of them. Filch means to steal something. And I look at this and I go, okay, this is a female character that turns into a bird. These capsule lines have always been repaints or retools of pre-existing molds. They're never brand new molds from the ground up, with a few rare exceptions, of course. And I could just totally see them just taking our Kingdom Air Razor, going to town on it, giving a brand new tooling, and getting some more mileage out of that mold, because, you know, you need to do the best you can with it, and they could give us Filch. And that'd be great. I mean, that'd be really cool just to get another obscure character, another obscure female character from a small little subline of Decepticons in the Corvicon. So that's pretty cool. She was only in 2 episodes, had a few lines, and the closest thing she had to a figure was a little tiny Titan that unfortunately is a little barely painted figurine. We barely got to even see her robot mode in most cases. It was mostly in the alt modes. So I kind of hope that this really nails it out of the park, and maybe in the future we could get her fellow teammates of Jackknab and Boostwing, which were also, Jack means to steal, Nab means to steal, Boostwing, well, kind of doesn't follow the naming conventions there. They never got toys, so it'd be really cool to build up the Corvicon kind of, army of these bird transformers that steal things. So I dig it. I'm so excited about this one. This is cool because this is like the unique stuff. When you go to the weird characters that never got toys in the 40-year history, that's really cool, especially during the height of Robots in Skies 2015 being on television and having comic books and everything and no toy. Sometimes you feel like these characters have no chance. Now they possibly do, and Filch gives us hope for that. So that's pretty cool. Then we get into the Voyagers. So we got one Voyager here, and this one, I mean, if you know the history of it, it's kind of like, well, it's pretty obvious what it's going to be, but we would only hope that it could be something else. Transformers Legacy Starseekers Voyager class Ferak, as Bob Bugansky wants to call it. This was one of these characters that originally appeared in the Marvel US and UK books, had a very unique design and a very unique robot mode and alt mode, and really never had a toy at all. And then years later, when Bacon was going to make a toy of this character, they took, at the time, the Universe 2.0 Cyclonus Deluxe Class, and they repainted it white and red, and that was that. And then that became the association of the design and the color with that name. And when we go into the IDW comics, that continued. So that old Marvel design has kind of been put to the wayside. Now a Cyclonus repaint is the case. And well, take a guess what this is going to be a repaint of. Obviously, they're going to take our Voyager class Kingdom Cyclonus, which has been voted by the fans as a top tier toy, and we're going to get Ferak out of it in this case. Is it going to come with its Target Master partner of Tornado like the original toy did? Probably not. In this day and age now, when we get a Target Master included, they put up the price, and this is going to be in the Voyager price point. I mean, look at Gen Select's Target Master Cyclonus that we got recently. They charge more for that. So it is what it is. But yeah, it's going to be pretty much the Voyager class Kingdom Cyclonus with the white and red repaint, and that's going to be part of that. So for those people that are fans of that obscure character. And the last one, and we kind of covered it briefly, but we're going to cover it again because we didn't know that it was part of a capsule, but now we'll cover it, and this is going to clearly be the face of this entire line, and it's the Starseeker leader class of Thundertron. Now, Thundertron, again, was this novel-only character done by Aaron Archer. It made a debut in the Transformers Retribution novel, had bigger plans to be used, and that's why he did get a toy, and he has a very unique and cool original toy, if you could pick up that original Thundertron figure. At the time, you would think, okay, Thundertron, if it was a Voyager class, we'd be like, okay, it's totally going to be a Lio Prime, Lio Convoy, Legacy Evolution retool. But because it's a leader, that's not the case. And that kind of changes our way of thinking now of what this could be repainted from. Because again, with this line, because it's a capsule, usually it's all just repaints, no brand new tooling. Which is ironic because Thundertron, his original toy, was repainted into Lio Prime in the Transformers Prime Arms Micron Japanese line. So we would have all gone full circle if that was the case, but that's not the case here. So we'll see. We don't know. There's nothing that I could think of that exists right now in the leader class price point in the past, like let's say 5 years, that could be turned into that, unless they want to do something really creative and somehow make a completely brand new tooling and partial out of, I don't know, Dragon Megatron or something. Like if they could figure something out that I'm not seeing here, much like they did with, let's say, brand new tooling with Override or with Cosmos on an epic level, then maybe I'm just not seeing it. But maybe because he's going to be the face of the line, maybe he'll be a brand new tool, or maybe they'll just put all the budget into a heavy partial. We will see. But pretty cool that we're getting him in a leader class. He was a really good toy back in the day, so a brand new one at a leader class price point has a lot more, I guess, ways to grow and flesh out the design. So I'm very curious to see what they do with that. And that's it more or less for what we have for 2024. Again, we're going to probably cover the rest of it in the near future because there's still other stuff that's going to be coming, but we got the live stream tomorrow. We have a lot to cover, a lot of things. Maybe we'll do it on Monday, but that's it more or less. Check it out, guys. Really cool stuff. I'll put up a playlist on the playlist list of Transformers Legacy Uni stuff so you could kind of keep up with what we've been talking about going into 2024. Really exciting stuff. Let me know what you think. Pretty cool. I'll talk to you again real soon. Saturday, you're probably hearing it already late night into Saturday, but Saturday for the Transformers Sag live stream. Take care, 8 p.m. I'll see you then.